What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the vlog. This is episode 1 of Gottlieb Guy, and I'm just a guy that enjoys restoring and collecting Gottlieb electromechanical pinball machines. And so if you're watching this video, there's probably a good chance that you do too. Look, I'm not an expert, but I love these games. I'm passionate about them, and I've been restoring them for about 5 years. And so my goal with these videos is to share what I've learned and also to learn with you along the way. I'm going to learn some new things, and I'm going to record that and share those videos. So today, in episode 1, we're going to talk about something that I think is really important to making your games look super nice, and that is tumbling your metal parts. It's going to give them that extra shine, it's going to make them look factory new, and it's really going to make your playfield pop and look beautiful. So let's talk about what you're going to need to do that and how it works. So I have, as I mentioned here, just this simple rotary tumbler from Harbor Freight, and I like to use the Desert Blend walnut shell media that you can get at your local pet store. There'll be a link in the bottom of the description where you can find that, and also a link to the tumbler as well. Basically the way you're going to do it, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and open this up because I just finished tumbling a load of parts, and I want you to see how it works. So you just unscrew this top cap, you're going to take this washer off, and then you're going to want to pry open this lid, and I'm going to see if I can do it with one hand here because I'm holding the camera with the other. Basically, you just want to pry this lid off, and the body of the drum is kind of a rubber material. So you're just going to take it off, and pop this out, and then this inner lid comes off. And what you'll have then is your walnut shell media. You'll also have some bits of metal polish, and I'll talk about that in a minute, from when you started the tumble. So this has been going about 2 days, and I'm just going to pour it through a strainer into a bucket here. And this is an easy way to get your walnut shell media filtered out to the bottom. And what's left is your beautiful, shiny metal parts. So these are all the posts for a game that I'm working on right now. It's a Gottlieb Jungle. And you can see they're just perfect looking. They look brand new, very shiny, no corrosion, and it's really going to make the game look great. So those will be able to be set aside and bagged, and now I'm ready to do my next set. So one thing I totally recommend is that you bag your parts and you label your parts so that when they go into the tumbler and you take them back out, you can put them all back in the same bag, and that way when you put them on the game, you know where they went. So in this case, this is arch hardware. So these are things that are going to go up on the top arch of the game. And then I've also got the little ledge that the playfield glass sits on. I've got these screws, and so I'm going to go ahead and tumble these together because they'll be easy to tell apart. I'll know which goes to which bag. And so essentially, you're just going to put them back into the drum here, and let's get both of these in. Then we're going to add in some of that walnut shell media. So they're down in the bottom there. So we're going to take our walnut shell media now. Are you impressed I'm doing this with one hand? I kind of am. And I would fill it up about, maybe about 3/4 of the way. Maybe not quite 3/4 of the way full. So you can see there's a little bit of room left in there. But the parts are down in the bottom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to get some Mother's Metal Polish. And so I'll add a link down at the bottom of the video to this product as well. This is indispensable stuff if you're in the EM pinball hobby for all sorts of things. But what I did was I took about, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon of it, and I just kind of smeared it in there inside the lid of the tumbler. You could also just frankly put a dollop of it right in the middle. And now we're going to close it up. So you're just going to put your lid back on, and you want to kind of make sure that it's set down in there pretty well. And then you're going to put your top lid on top, and sometimes you have to kind of tuck these edges around underneath here to make sure that this sits down. All right, and then so now that that's on, the lid is on nice and firm, we're just going to put our washer back on. We're going to add this nut back on and just tighten it down snug, and we're just going to put this back into our tumbler, and we're going to let that run for probably, it's going to run for probably 2 more days. I like to go for about 48 hours on each load. and you can just let it run all night and come back and check it in about 2 days, and we will have some more super shiny parts. All right, guys, that's basically it. That's how you use a tumbler to make the metal parts on your EM playfield look really, really good. And so would love to have your tips or suggestions down in the comment section if you have found other techniques that work really well. And also if you have ideas for future videos, would love to get those as well. Happy to answer any questions you may have also. So if you enjoyed this video, would really appreciate it if you would click on the like button and also subscribe, and stay tuned for future episodes. And so until next time, this is the Gottlieb Guy saying thanks for watching and enjoy your games.